celestial beings, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Celeste Simone, and here on my channel I offer spiritual guidance to empower my celestial beings and heart-centered energy healing to help you align with your higher self. So if that is something that you might be interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. So for today's pick a card reading, we're going to tap into the higher realms and see what your spirit babies want you to know, what you need to know right now that your spirit babies want to tell you. So for these types of readings, I always like to kind of just say a quick disclaimer that these can be sensitive readings. And if you feel like maybe you aren't prepared for a reading that is going to go into depths about your spirit baby, messages that they have for you in the cards, then this may not be the right reading for you. So just be careful, check in with your own energy, use your intuition to see if this reading is going to be right for you. I always make sure to do my best to bring uplifting messages, and I always give you guys the honest truth of what I am seeing in the energy with the intention of bringing you positive guidance towards the best possible outcome and to really open up to that high vibrational energy. So these readings are always done with the most positive intention. But again, as I mentioned, if receiving messages from your spirit baby is going to cause any triggers or anything like that, I just want to put that out there ahead of time to make sure that, you guys are safe and in a good place at all times. If you are interested in other readings about pregnancy specifically, I will link those above and below so that you can check out my playlist of all of my pregnancy readings. But just keep that in mind that these readings can be very sensitive, and it is a sensitive topic, of course, and I always do my best to be very conscious of that when I am delivering these messages. So if you're as excited as I am to find out what messages your spirit babies have for you, then go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and let's dive into these piles. Pile number 1 is the Celestite stone. Pile number 2 is the blue Goldstone. And pile number 3 is a quartz crystal. Now's your opportunity to pause the video if you need to and take as much time as you need to find out which pile or piles you most resonate with. Once you have found your pile or piles, you can head on down into the description box below where I've posted the timestamps for each one of these readings. Please keep in mind these are general readings, nothing is set in stone, and I really tap into the energy of these readings. I do not offer any medical advice. And I always have that disclaimer down in my description box below, nor should you take medical advice from any tarot reader in my personal opinion. I do tap into the energy of these readings and the energy surrounding you currently, depending on which pile you are choosing. But these are general messages, so keep the messages that do resonate with you, use them as you feel guided to, but leave the rest because those are most likely for somebody else who's also chosen the pile. But because I do believe that everything does happen for a reason, please watch the reading all the way through to the end so that you receive the message or messages that drew you to that pile. Okay, you guys, let's not waste any more time. I can't wait to find out what messages your spirit babies have for you. So without further ado, I will see you over at your reading. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 1. I have a pile right here with the Celestite stone on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so we can dive on into your tarot cards first. So let's start. We have the 7 of Swords, and I will read these facing you. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. We have the 4 of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. So I do feel as though your spirit babies are trying to help me to relay a first message here. And we will continue to pull cards, but just with this energy right here, I am feeling as though they're a bit worried about you. They really care about you feeling better, about you finding something that you're passionate about, finding something that you can work on and feel good about, because there are things that you are seeing progress in and being productive in, but I feel as though they feel like it might be uninspired work, or as though you're kind of running away from something, maybe even internally, or kind of disconnecting yourself from the things that you're doing. Because I see with the Queen of Wands and the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse as well, is that there's action happening, but it's almost like you've kind of checked out of it as far as being aligned, as far as going with the flow and feeling like that passion, that excitement about what you're doing. And I feel that your spirit baby does want you to be excited about this. They want you to feel, they want you to feel like what you're doing has purpose, what you're working on is something to be excited about. It could be anything too. It's your day-to-day. It's things you're putting together, things that you're building in your life in the 3D world that maybe you're seeing lack importance, or you're just not in it. You're not all there with what you're doing. And I feel like they want you to be part of it, because with the 7 of Swords, this is feeling like you want to isolate and run away from something, or that you want to maybe even avoid certain tasks that have to be done, or avoid thinking about certain things. And I feel as though they want to help you to ignite your soul again with the Queen of Wands. They want you to feel this sense of purpose and excitement and honor in what you're doing as well. Excitement, but also like this honor in what you're doing, as though what you're doing is important. Every little step that you take is so important, because that's what you're here to do. We came here for a reason. Each person has their own individual strengths and purpose to contributing to the greater whole. If you think of like the body filled with all the different cells, there's so many cells in our body. Every single one of them has a purpose, has a reason for being here. Every organism, right? Every animal in an ecosystem has a purpose, and you fit into this greater purpose of life. And that is something that they want you to acknowledge and to feel purpose within yourself, just for being you, just for stepping out into the world every day. And if you think of the earth as itself a body, and we are all part of it, we all fit into that intricate pattern, that those synchronicities, that sacred, the sacred pattern of life. Because what are we made up of? We're made up of all those cells, right? We are all those cells, really. If you want to take it there, but we go a little deep on this channel, so you guys get it. But yeah, that's sacred geometry, the mathematics of life. We're all part of that. And they want you to know that. They want that message to come through for you, to feel part of things again, to feel that you do have purpose in what you're doing. And it doesn't have to be this huge payoff. It can be the little things, seeing the excitement and the purpose and the beauty in the everyday little things in life as well. And not checking out from those, but being part of it fully, because that's what you're here to do, right? All right, so let's see what your oracle card says. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So what do you do when you become part of the greater whole, the greater purpose? You're bringing an unconscious part of yourself to light, because as I mentioned before, running away from something, feeling like you don't want to face something, or feeling as though, there's something beneath the surface here that is preventing you from feeling fully part of your everyday life, feeling fully part of the grander scheme of things. And your spirit baby does not want you to isolate. It does not want you to lose sight of the potential that you have, okay? Wow, beautiful messages already, group 1. We're going to keep going with some more oracle cards. So let's shuffle some more cards so we can get into further messages, anything that I've missed so far. Let's see. What message do your spirit babies have for you, group 1? Wow, that flew out. Okay. Serenity. All right, so we have a theme of serenity, a message of serenity. We have joyful coming out, as well as dream. This is a time to kind of get out of your head a little bit, things in your mind that you've been avoiding, maybe these thoughts and feelings because they may be too hard to face. And it's not so much about pushing them away as it is embracing what is, accepting what is, coming to the present moment, really finding the peace in that. And that's what they're helping you to do, okay? Remember that their energy is surrounding you, and they are able to help us in, you know, in the other realms. They're able to help us in the dimension that they're presently in, to guide us towards dreaming bigger, to feeling more alive within and joyful, like the energy of that joy and peace, the serenity of knowing, even like looking at the imagery on the Serenity card and seeing this rose, this like light blue rose, which you guys also picked the selenite stone, the celestite stone, which is this angelic light blue crystal. And I'm seeing that in Serenity as well, is tapping into this higher purpose. And it's almost like them watching over you, wanting you to find joy, wanting you to dream big. And also I am getting the message as well with dream, you may actually dream of your spirit baby as well. All right, so they're bringing joy, they're bringing peace from the other side to you, and opening up to this. Remember, bringing light to that unconsciousness. Seeing potential is all you need to bring that light in, right? It's just seeing the potential, getting excited again, dreaming big about your purpose here on earth. All right, let's see what further messages we have with some more oracle cards for my group ones. What other messages are wanting to come through? What do they need to hear right now from their spirit babies? Okay. They are so, you know, I just feeling the energy of this group. Oh, that's what I said. Passion, right? The soul. Okay, so let me finish my other thought, because I did want to mention just the amount of sheer like healing, peaceful energy that I'm feeling while tapping into your spirit babies group one. So with passion and the soul, you know, that's what they were pointing out to me before, is the Queen of Wands. She's in reverse, and the Queen of Wands, she represents the passion, the excitement. You see she's surrounded by candles. She has fire in her hands. She knows her magic, and she's excited to use it. You know, she's excited to use this magic for her purpose, for her to go towards her passions and to ignite her passions. So group one, that's what they want to ignite in your soul again. Group one is this excitement and passion, because you may feel a little bit disconnected from that. All right, we also have movement and speed. So they do also want me to let you know that your magic can bring things in very quickly for yourself, okay? I also sense that you know, together, you and your spirit baby are manifesting something very quickly, that there's movement coming in here for you, so that they're wanting to bring something in quickly for you. So what I'm getting the sense of too, the message coming through is Eight of Pentacles. This is very slow and steady, one step at a time. I mentioned kind of the day-to-day energy. This is really shifting for you guys. This is shifting from a kind of status quo feeling, you know, feeling like, okay, I'm getting through the day, but I almost feel like I just want to isolate. I'm not really feeling excited about things. I'm not feeling the passion. They're wanting you to know they're bringing this in for you at a quick pace, a very quick speed. All right, so maybe if you're feeling like you want things to speed up, you know, you're ready for some kind of movement, something to like inspire you, inspired action, this is coming in. That's what they're bringing in for you, group one. And they want you to know about that. They want you to get prepared for that, make sure everything's in alignment, make sure you're ready for that. And don't miss that opportunity to kind of to go full speed ahead, really, with your passion, all right? Let's see. I do feel like there's one more card in this deck that wants to come through, group one. So we're just gonna let it come through when it needs to. There's definitely one message in here. One more card wants to come through. All right, there it is. We have life and breath. I mentioned feeling like disconnected from life even. The quickest way to get yourself back into alignment is through your breath, because it is a, you know, life itself. You're bringing life back into your body. You're bringing present awareness right back into your body instantly, right? So I feel as though this is almost going to be too like a breath of fresh air as well, making you feel more alive through this energy that's coming in. And they want you to be ready for it. They want you to know, especially if you're getting, you know, frustrated with the pace that things are happening in. This is what's, you know, this is what's shifting for you. Group 1 is this kind of breath of fresh air that's coming back in to inspire you again. Awesome. Great. Oh my gosh. So many awesome so many awesome messages. Group 1. All right, let's see some further guidance. We'll shuffle a few more oracle cards. And I also feel like we're going to tap into, wow, they are just flying out here. We have dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Feel honored by your choices, achievements, and actions. There's so much that your spirit babies do want you to be proud of, Group 1. And I feel like you might be underselling yourself, or you might be feeling like you haven't done enough. And you might be even doubting yourself, or just feeling in that kind of, like I was saying, that energy of like, what's the point? Or like, you know, I'm trying so hard and really I'm just not inspired. Like, you might feel like you're misaligned or something like that. But really, I sense that this is just a perspective that you might be just kind of isolating yourself in these types of thoughts. And your spirit baby doesn't want you to do that. They want you to know, like, take pride in yourself. You have done so much. You have achieved a lot. And the choices and actions that you've made were exactly what you needed to do at the time, right? You're exactly where you need to be. So be proud of yourself. We also have pilgrimage. Another blue energy, you guys. Lots of blue. Even just from, again, I'm mentioning like the Celestite crystal with all of this. Serenity, peace. That's what I'm getting from this blue color in this reading. We have pilgrimage. You are on a journey to your own greatness. Your soul is longing to find the way. Only you can choose your path. So remember, this is a journey. You know, this is a step-by-step process, and it comes with highs, it comes with lows, it comes with ebbs of energy and flow of energy, but you're not stuck. You know, you're not blocked. You are right where you need to be right now. You're in your alignment, right? You're in purpose. You're in alignment with life. The very breath in your body aligns you with life itself, right? So do not run away from your thoughts, or at least, you know, if there are these thoughts, right, that are not giving you enough credit, right? They're coming in and they're causing this doubt. You get to make this choice to choose the path of excitement, of life, you know, of finding the joy in things and bringing it back. And of course, we can't be perfectly happy all the time. And that's, you know, that's not like a fair expectation for ourselves either. But I do feel as though there's this kind of this moment in time coming up for you where you can either kind of choose to avoid things, or you could say, okay, you know what, I'm ready. And I think that choice is coming soon for you. I feel like they're helping you along the way. I feel like your spirit babies, they're helping you. And you know, it's time to see that potential again, to see the potential in you based on how much you have done, based on how far you have really truly come. So let's see any final tarot cards. I don't know if I finished that sentence earlier, but what I was trying to say is I'm going to pull some more tarot cards for group 1. See if I'm missing any messages about, let's ask really, you know, like, let's ask your spirit babies, how do you work with this? You know, how do you move into this new energy, this new excitement, this new joyful energy? What is needed? Let's ask them that. We have 9 of Cups. It says good fortune on 9 of Cups. This is, you know, I'm seeing the original Rider-Waite, and maybe that's not the original, but the Rider-Waite deck is kind of the more common deck for the tarot, where there's a figure in the center of that, and he is surrounded by the cups and just surrounded by good fortune. And he has this sense of alignment. He has this sense of contentment and peace, serenity, knowing that his dreams are surrounding him always. They're always surrounding him. So I feel as though that's an energy that you can welcome in right now. I feel like your spirit babies want you to claim that energy for yourself because you deserve it. Take pride in yourself. All right, we have happy occasions, 4 of Wands. Yeah, there's so much joy coming in as well, group 1. So they're saying too, you know, have that celebration, you know, go celebrate, go have fun. This one wants to come as well. The Hierophant, knowledge. This is spiritual guidance as well. I feel, you know, group 1, I think that your spirit babies also want you to connect via maybe spiritual books or seeking truth, seeking an inner truth, bringing light to unconsciousness. You can do that through you know, spiritual books that you're guided towards. If you haven't read Eckhart Tolle, he is a great, you know, spiritual teacher, has a lot of really good insights to help. There's so many out there though. Drop in the comments down below if you're watching this and you know somebody who you've read, who you want to share. We can kind of share book recommendations together of kind of like what we need to, maybe there's a book that you know of or that somebody else knows of that would really help you, and vice versa. So yeah, let's help each other out in the comments. Eckhart Tolle comes to mind, of course, but there's so many. And also just seeking knowledge in itself, asking the universe to bring those books to you so that you can find them, or bring those teachers, those mentors to you. The Hierophant is all about higher wisdom and even traditions and religion, but really he's about grounding the knowledge and the wisdom of spirituality into the physical. So into a book, into some kind of tangible way that we can learn it and understand it and grow from it. All right, so, and lastly with these tarot cards, at least we have the 2 of Pentacles with ambition. So again, they want you to kind of find a balance between doing things that you enjoy and that you have fun doing versus just your everyday tasks. You might be caught up kind of in just doing, again, kind of like the mundane tasks that you're getting done on a daily basis, which is great, which is something that you're even, you know, you're working on things, you're building things. You should be proud of all those things. And make sure you balance them out, right? Balance out work that you are kind of like just have to do, or tasks that you just, errands maybe that you have to do. Balance that out with the things that you enjoy. And I feel as though you're gonna be adding even more things in that bring you passion, that ignite your soul, and that really, yeah, that excite you that much more again. All right, let's pull one final oracle card with a message from your spirit babies. What is one final message for my group 1s? Let's see. And thank you so much if you're still watching this reading. I know it is somewhat long, but I appreciate it so much if you have taken the time to watch this reading. If you want to, put an emoji down below, like a rainbow or maybe your favorite heart down below. Let me know that you've watched it this far. And so we have the final oracle card for you guys as well. All right, and this is breakthrough. This is what they want you to know about. This is that energy, this speedy, I mean, this feels like really fast movement coming in, a breakthrough, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, seeing new potential, just having this huge breakthrough of understanding and being like, yes, it's what I've been waiting for. So there's something you have been waiting for that you're getting this feeling to kind of break free even from maybe a time period of where everything's just kind of feels stuck and slow moving. All right, you're gonna break through, you're gonna break free from that energy, You're gonna start feeling that flow kind of rush in and pull you towards good fortune, pull you towards happy occasions, things worth celebrating. And yeah, just take it one day at a time, balance, don't overwork yourself, don't burn out, you know, take things one step at a time, as I said, so that you don't expend yourself too much. You want to have the energy so that you're ready for this breakthrough. And so you can kind of move into this more higher vibe, passionate energy, really. Like that's really the vibration I'm seeing that you're shifting into. Maybe you've been kind of either feeling like low or just low energy, you know, like feeling tired or feeling like you're just kind of getting the bare minimum done. This is going to be that breakthrough that you were hoping for. All right, group one, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope these messages were helpful to you. Thanks. Many thanks to your spirit babies for coming through for us today and bringing these positive, uplifting messages for you. And that is going to do it for this reading. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. That helps my channel out. And comment down below. Let me know if you did enjoy it, what part of this reading maybe did resonate with you. Lastly, if you have not done so already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and joining our family of celestial beings. Check out that pregnancy playlist if you do want other videos similar to this one to add to even more messages coming through. But that's going to do it for this reading. I have a link below for any personal readings you would like and other things that I do offer on my website, so you can check those out. Otherwise, I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, all my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 2. I have a pile right here with the blue Goldstone in it, so sparkly. So I'm going to set your stone aside so we can dive into the tarot cards first. All right, so let's see what messages your spirit babies have, what you need to know. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, so I will be reading these facing you. We have Temperance. We have 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, and we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, let's just talk about the energy of the tarot cards first, and then we'll get into your oracle cards next. What I'm sensing from this reading and this energy right away, group 2, is your spirit babies are wanting to comfort you. They see that you are feeling kind of stuck. With the 4 of Swords, they want you to make sure you're resting. They feel like, I'm getting the sense that maybe you aren't sleeping, maybe you're up at night worrying or wondering about certain things growing, certain things working out for you. And I feel as though this may have also caused some conflict with other people. You might be feeling at odds with certain people, and they want to comfort you. They want to come in and give you some reassurance about where you're headed, because we do have 2 major arcana cards here. We have the Hanged Man in reverse and Temperance. What I'm feeling with this energy is that maybe things on the surface, maybe things are feeling a little conflicted right now. And you're not really sure what's coming, you know, in the future. You're not really sure how this is all going to play out. But I also feel as though you've been planting seeds. You've been putting those intentions out there. Your energy is going out there. And it's kind of feels as though like it's been delayed, or it's been taking longer than you would like it to, right? So your spirit babies want you to know they hear you. They hear you almost, I mean, they hear you crying, or they hear you, you know, I'm seeing with the 3 of Swords, like for some of you, this is very emotional energy that you're either speaking out to them, or they see the energy, that deep emotional energy within you, and they're wanting to heal that. They want you to be able to sleep, to get rest, to really find inner peace, right? To find peace with all of this. And this is where harmony is coming in with the Temperance card, because I am seeing that this is a healing process that does take time, and I feel like it might be taking longer than it feels, you know, that it should, or that we would like it to, because sometimes our healing process, or just even our deepening process, you know, the deepening of these energies at such a level, they're so, it's in our body sometimes, this energy, and it takes some time to process that energy out and to really heal it and release it. And unfortunately, you know, it can take a very long time. But your spirit babies are here in this message saying that it is happening, for your highest good of this healing energy. And I do see with the Hanged Man that that's what they're wanting to help you with, is to see this bigger perspective of things, the perspective that they can actually see from a higher level. Because unfortunately, like in our bodies, you know, in our human bodies, in our human forms, we can't really see the big picture sometimes, because we're only in our present moment. We're only seeing what's right in front of us. And also sometimes the thoughts come in, you know, our thoughts come in and they don't really help us out much, right? Like they just make things worse because they're just kind of reminding us of the things we'd rather not think about. But with the Hanged Man, this is higher spiritual perspective. They're wanting to bring in for you. They want you to know that there is a bigger picture, that they see it, and they see you healing. They see you balancing life out in the sense of harmonizing these energies. See how he has angel wings here, right? And it's almost like this guardian angel energy helping you to harmonize this, you know, we see the moon and the sun, which is kind of the dark and the light, and having to kind of flow through those, but understanding and deepening that energy as we experience both at deeper and deeper levels. It's really a refining card, or a card of refinement, where we're going through that, right? It's a spiritual card and a major arcana card, as I said. So this is something that is happening at a higher level for our highest good whenever we see a major arcana card. Let's keep going so we can gain some further messages. We have Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. So yeah, pulse of the mother. Mother Earth is going to be very healing for you right now. And there is a key sentence here, you know, key phrase here that says slow down, which is what we were saying before of not being able to sleep, not being able to rest, but needing that rest with the Four of Swords so badly. You know, all this emotional energy that is trapped, being in nature, time in nature, connecting with the pulse of Mother Earth energy, allowing her to heal you. Look at the water too in this energy. I'm really being drawn in this card to the water that is flowing through this valley. I feel as though this is that cleansing energy that Mother Earth offers. And even like I see her in this bird's nest too, nesting. It's almost like Mother Nature or Mother Earth energy just kind of hugging you and consoling you during this time. And I feel as though your spirit babies want to connect with you through nature. They want you to feel the higher connection that nature can bring, because nature is so pure. The energy of nature is just so purified. And if we're around, you know, think of it this way, if you're around people who have very low vibrational energy or negative energy, it can start to affect us, right? If they're vibrating with that energy, it can be hard for us to keep a high vibrational energy. Or if we go through things and face things in life, the energy surrounding us, you know, we start to reflect that, we start to mirror that. It's hard for us to really maintain that higher perspective. But when you're in nature and you're just pretty much, you're like engulfed in high vibrational cleansing energy, all the trees, they're not, you know, they're not in conflict with nature. They're not in conflict with the universe. Everything in nature is one with the universe. It's in full alignment. So even just being around that energy, that vibration, is helping you to match that vibration, right? If we walk in there open to that, we're allowing ourselves to match and meet that vibration. So being in nature is going to be very helpful, and your spirit babies, they want you to know that, right? They want you to know that this is a great way for you to regain this higher perspective and be able to heal. You know, I do feel as well that, you know, if it can feel unfair sometimes too. You know, I always want to be very sensitive, because I see, you know, as I mentioned before, I see the emotional energy, and your spirit babes are literally, you know, showing us through these cards, showing me that this is a deep wound that you're healing. So I know, you know, it's not easy. I never want to sugarcoat it as being something as simple as, oh, just, you know, take a walk and you'll be fine. Definitely not. You know, that's clearly not the, this isn't going to be kind of like a switch, you know, that you could just turn on and off. But your spirit babies do want me to bring that message to you to help you during this process, because they know how difficult it is for you. So we have soulmates, we have balance, and also seeking came out. All right. Oh, and I'm seeking balance, right? Seeking balance. connecting with soulmates. I do feel too, you know, this is right away, even though this soulmates energy kind of feels as though it could be romantic, I feel as though your soul group, like, you know, your spirit babies are part of your soul group. They're near you. I feel this soul connection is so important for me to remind you of. You know, they want you to know that seeking balance is going to connect you deeper with them at a soul level, is going to connect you with other soul mates, people, you know, bringing in the right partnerships and connections for you that are going to help you through this process as well. So I almost hear too that they're saying they are bringing in certain people into your life to help you during this time, and to bring you, you know, as you're deepening your awareness and you're raising your vibration, you're becoming this really sensitive soul, you know, a soul really attuned to the higher dimensions. And I feel that you are bringing in a soul group that's going to match you there and meet you there. So if there are people in your life as well who are in, you know, who have caused you some pain as well, like if that is part of this as on top of other maybe emotional things going on for you, I do feel that seeking balance within yourself is going to bring in these people as well. All right, so that's an important message for this group, is to find balance. In other words, and of course I did say temperance also represents balance. So let's keep going. We're going to get more messages on how to find balance, because it's easy to say it. Obviously, you know, it's like, oh, just find balance. But let's see what further messages the spirit babies have to help you find that balance. But this is going to be your key right here, right? Is to claim this, to create some affirmations surrounding balance. Now, 2 cards came out. Let's see. We have discipline. We have power. All right, I'm already hearing messages for both of these cards, because one message that comes through a lot for me when it comes to spiritual awareness, spiritual enlightenment, is that we see these spiritual masters and people who are, or enlightened masters, people who seem really connected and really attuned. And they even say, you know, even from their perspective, they are making a continuous choice, right? They have discipline, and their discipline is to always make the choice to choose the higher awareness, to not fall back into the thoughts that want to suck us in, right? Because it's always, the thoughts never really stop. That's your brain, you know, like you're not going to turn your brain off or get rid of those thoughts or push those away. But just like, you may have heard this before, but just like watching the clouds pass in the sky, you watch your thoughts pass by and you choose to not let them drag you down, or you choose to not succumb to them. And also the same things in life, right? Is that we have to constantly choose a higher path. We have to constantly be disciplined in that way. And it's not so much that we are perfect and that we never make a bad, you know, fall into that pattern again or whatever it is, but it's that we recognize that we do have the power within ourselves, and you have the power. And we have this power to continuously choose the present moment and awareness. And the more we do that, the more, it's almost like a constant meditation, right? It's like a meditation throughout life to constantly return to our breath or to return to the present moment. So these are, I know these are very, I mentioned in the other group too, is like we kind of go deep in these readings. That's just how this channel is. But I do feel like when I'm tapping into spirit baby messages, we're gonna get that higher perspective, because they see these things. They see that you have this power. They know you have the power within you, and they understand that this is discipline. Healing does take discipline, and it also takes that time. And really, the more we practice present awareness, the easier it gets. Okay, it gets easier. We create space between ourselves and those thoughts. But I do feel, group 2, that there is another message here. So let's pull one more card from this oracle deck for my group 2s. See what messages want to come through. We have wildness and electricity. There's so much power, group 2. Wow, look at her wildness. You know, we're also drawn back to, I mean, I'm instantly being drawn back to earth and nature and being wild and feeling the electricity running through your body, the power that you have that connects you to nature. You're almost this like fairy energy. You may feel connected to the elementals. And I do see like this connection between your spirit baby and you and the elementals, you know, fairies, mermaids, nature spirits. Could be elves, nature spirits, you know, those energies. I feel as though your soul is wanting to return back to the wildness and that connection that you have. And I do sense that your spirit baby also has this connection as well. Remember I mentioned that going back into nature connects you with them, even, you know, at a deeper level. I feel that connection somehow. You might already sense this. Group 2, for some of you, I feel like you already understand what this means for you. Like you're feeling the connection between you and the elementals, as I mentioned, the fairies, that nature spirit energy. And through that, your spirit baby is connected with that as well. So you share that together, you know, and it is appearing over soulmates. You share that soul connection with them. So remember your magic, because I do feel as though too, group 2s, like you have you're natural manifestors. So you just have magic about you that you're able to use in your favor. Wow. Okay. I also I'm hearing too with the Temperance card, you're honing these skills. You're honing these skills through your spiritual awareness and growth that is happening here. Okay. Wow. 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 Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. We are going to pull more oracle cards for my group 2s. Yeah, you're just naturally good at manifesting. Maybe even like natural witches, natural psychic mediums or intuitives. You may connect with animals, just really naturally connecting with animals too. Okay, let's keep going with some more messages. What other messages do we have? We have gentleness. Strength is gentle. True kindness has wings. Love in action endures. We also have metamorphosis. Trust the process and be patient. Becoming cannot be rushed. Change is beautiful. Yeah, I feel as though your spirit babies want you to know, because I mentioned this power that you have. I feel as though you are a force to be reckoned with, right? Like you have this spiritual power and energy connected with nature, maybe connected with Wicca, maybe paganism. That could be a thing, but that doesn't have to be. Maybe for some of you, you're just naturally connected to the elements, working with the elements. But also being gentle with yourself, because it says, you know, trust in the process, it can't be rushed. And I mentioned before, you know, it takes time, and connecting with these energies, connecting with your spirit baby at a deeper level too, you know, being able to communicate with them even is within, I do feel you have that power. You may also find that your spirit babies communicate with you through doves or butterflies, or some kind of, you know, wing, like flying animal, birds. I do see, you know, I was really drawn to the white wings that the Temperance card had, and now we have the dove energy. There's also a message here that your spirit babies with the angels, that's coming through too. You may see them with the angels, with also fairies. I'm feeling fairies too. It can be one or the other depending, you know, since this is a general reading, I feel like either one could be connected, because I'm drawn to these wings. I feel as though this spirit baby really is an angel and would be coming to earth. If they were to, you know, coming to earth, they are an earth angel. I feel they're a very spiritual child coming into earth as an earth angel. There's just very much so, okay, I'm just seeing them with wings specifically. So they do appear to you as butterflies. You may see that recently. You may have already recently seen that, or it's coming in for you as well. They want you to know to be gentle with yourself though, to be patient, and that you are, and actually too, is the message is coming through is that, you know, when change happens to us, it can be very painful sometimes. And some of the greatest changes are very difficult and very painful, but you are transforming. And they want you to know this change is beautiful in you, and you're awakening to new strengths, new depths of kindness and understanding and compassion and love for other people. Oh, and yeah, true kindness has wings. That's why wings are coming up a lot for this group. So winged animals. Okay, let's keep going. I think that is the message that wanted to come through just through those cards, but let's find some more oracle cards here for my group twos. Let's pull from the tarot deck next to see if I did miss any messages that want to come through. Let's ask your spirit babies as well. Let's ask them directly, you know, what can be done? How do you work with this energy? What are they asking for you? What are they bringing in for you? We want to know kind of what that energy is. I do feel as though they're helping you to transform. They're helping you through this transformation, kind of like your guardian angel on the other side. All right, let's see. Wow, yeah, the Sun card. We have happiness. We have 5 of Wands. So there could be people here involved in this that are creating conflict. As I kind of mentioned earlier with the 3 of Swords, there could be some turmoil that you're feeling you have to just, you're having to overcome this. So if there are battles or there's turmoil here, you are going to find clarity in this. You're going to see new direction, okay? Where there was, maybe where it feels like there's just chaos, you're finding happiness, you're finding new direction. The sun is shining again. They're helping you through this, okay? This clarity is clearing this mental fog over here, or this kind of like unable to really see through to a clear path ahead. So that is coming through to help you move forward. I do see them guiding you towards happiness, okay? Clearly they are guiding you towards this happiness and helping you through this, helping you to overcome these battles. Again, I'm getting the message, these battles that you are fighting is transforming you, and you're the warrior. Like, this is warrior spirit energy that your spirit babies want to give you credit for what you are having to overcome. They want you to know they see that. They can see what you are overcoming right now, and you are a warrior. But yet here we have gentleness, right? Strength is gentleness. The true warrior is gentle. The true warrior's strengths come in their gentleness, okay? Wow, this message came right there. All right, we do have 5 of Cups as well. Hope. This emotional release, this process, there's hope on the other side of this, okay? They want you to have hope. They want to bring that hope back to you, because 5s are challenging. 5s are challenging energy. You know, I don't lie to you guys. I share what I am seeing, and I'm not going to deny that you are going through these challenges emotionally, you know, physically battling through these challenges, and they're here to bring clarity for you. They're helping you find the clear direction to cut through the BS. And you are reaching this stage of happiness, this new level of joy and happiness that's coming through for you. All right, group 2, they want you to know that. All right, we're gonna pull a final oracle card, final messages of hope from your spirit babies. What they want you to know right now. They are higher, yeah, they have a very high level of awareness, this group. Connected to earth elements and nature. Wow, it's beautiful energy. Just want to, before we pull this card, I do want to just thank your spirit babies for coming through for us today and bringing these positive messages and helping me with this reading for you to bring you these messages. So, all right. Let's see, what is the final message for group 2? What is the final message here? I feel like one is gonna just fall out. I know a few of them keep popping up, but I feel like one's gonna fall out, clearly. There's definitely like A lot of energy in this deck right now. Okay, there we go. Open your heart. This is healing. This is healing. I feel like they are connecting you with other people as well. I do feel that with soulmates. I feel like they are connecting you with heart-centered people. I feel this healing with the heart opening up with your heart chakra. Don't use this moment. Okay, I'm bringing this message just in positive love and light. So take this as you will. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. But I feel like this message wants to come through as saying, don't take this situation, don't let this situation cause you to close your heart. Okay? Because difficult challenges, these types of situations, difficult times in our lives can cause us to close our heart chakra off to people, but love and action endures. Gentleness is strength. And this is a green card too. This is heart chakra energy color. Yeah, I feel like they don't want you to lose hope, and they don't want you to lose that kindness, that beautiful heart that you have, and to close that off. Because if you close that off to other people, you're also closing it off to yourself. You're also closing it off to the universe. And I feel like this is a very loving, gentle group. So you are being healed. You are being held. I do feel that you're being protected by your spirit babies. And they want you to know that you are loved and to keep your heart open to them, because they want to bring you this clarity. They want to help you throughout this. They want to bring you this happiness, okay? Group 2, I truly hope these messages were helpful to you. If you did enjoy this reading, please give this video a big thumbs up. That really helps my channel out, but it also lets me know that you are enjoying my content. So I'll keep making content just like this. Comment down below. Let me know if it resonated with you. I do hope it helped. So I would love to hear that. We can chat about it in the comments down below. If you haven't done so already, but you are enjoying my readings, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Lastly, if you're interested in any of my personal readings or the other things that I offer, I do have those linked down below in the description box, along with a pregnancy playlist. I'll link that down below if you have interest in seeing other pick a card readings similar to this one. That's going to do it for this reading though. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now. Hello, my beautiful celestial beings who chose pile number 3. I have your pile right here with the clear quartz crystal on it. So I'm going to set your stone aside so we can dive into your reading. We're going to start off with the tarot cards first. So let's see, we have the Magician. Then we have the Devil, and I will be reading these facing you. We have the Moon in reverse. Wow, 3 major arcana cards right off the bat. Okay, we have 2 of Wands, and we have the Star, another major arcana in reverse. So if I didn't mention it, I am reading them facing you, so this is reverse for you. Okay, let's see what this energy is all about, group 3. There is a lot of energy here. We have the Magician. I see that you have been manifesting a lot right now. I feel as though you've been maybe manifesting a lot, but it's not exactly what you're wanting. Not 100%, maybe in certain areas, but it's still, you know, seeing the Devil energy next to the Magician. This energy is about maybe even manifesting things that are only kind of trapping you more. That's an interesting message coming through. And we'll go into that a little bit, but I am hearing kind of manifesting certain things that are actually causing you more stress, that maybe on the surface seem like something that you want, that are very successful and look really great, but it might feel like you're feeling oppressed by those things. You're feeling weighed down by the stresses that those things cause. I do see with the Moon in reverse and the Star in reverse, I feel like you might feel like you've maybe lost your direction as to where to direct these manifestations. And okay, one message that I'm hearing for you guys is that sometimes when we get into that place where we're manifesting things, but they may be going a little awry, or it's kind of causing an overwhelming feeling, where it's not exactly what we wanted, or we kind of got ourselves stuck into something that we did manifest, but now it's kind of weighing on us or something like that, with the Devil and the Magician. The best thing to do in that case is usually to pull back. I know a lot of times we have like these long lists of what we're asking for from the universe, so that we get so specific that we want to like remember every single thing that we want or don't want, so that we can write the description down and get really specific with it so the universe knows what we want. The only thing is that sometimes that can backfire if we think we know what we want, but we really don't. Now hear me out, because yes, you know what you want maybe in the moment when you experience it, but sometimes the thing we think we really wanted, as soon as we bring it into our lives, we realize this is not right? Like we want to readjust that. And if you're getting overwhelmed by things, for example, I'll just put an example out there. This may not be exactly what you're kind of working through right now. But for example, if you were to manifest receiving a specific job because it brought in, you know, maybe it has a really great salary or really great benefits or something like that. And, or even just because it's like a higher level position, and you bring that in, but then you realize once you're in that position that your boss is really difficult, or maybe you're just so burnt out, you have so many responsibilities, and you realize it really wasn't worth, you know, the extra pay or whatever it is. It really wasn't worth that, because now you're feeling like this is too much for me. I really don't like, you know, what this entails. So really what I would recommend, or the message that's coming through for some of you, is that it'd be best to pause and just ask the universe, especially because you have the Magician. So you really are in the position with the Magician. Just kidding. You're in that position to ask the universe and to really receive that, because you really are in alignment with these manifestations that you've been doing. You're in alignment with your magic right now. So you might want to get big with what you're asking. In other words, ask the universe to bring in what is best for me. Help me to align with what will make me the most happy, and focus on how you're going to feel in your outcome versus exactly all the details of what the outcome is. You want to focus on how it's going to make you feel, or if you're manifesting a specific person or a partnership, how are they going to make you feel? Versus what are all the things they're doing, what are they looking like, you know, like all those other details, which can totally work. I'm not saying it couldn't work, but I feel as though some of you maybe need to take a break from doing those listing type things and really ask in a different way. Ask from a higher level, trusting that the universe actually knows exactly what will make you happy and will pull things together to align you with that. Because I see with the moon and the star, you might be wanting that clarity or that like guidance right now, but you're not sure where it's going to come from. And there's something here beneath the surface, right at the center with the moon. I also am really being drawn to the fact that she's kind of floating under, she's kind of sinking to the bottom of this lake. And the moon's kind of casting a light to illuminate something in the depths of her, you know, at the bottom of this lake. I feel as though this is a time to turn inward, even though I do feel like you've manifested some material abundance. I feel though that it's been unfulfilling. When I'm seeing the Devil, even though you've been maybe manifesting some really great like luxuries or things that are on the surface really awesome, like there's nothing wrong with them, but you might be feeling again like they're doing more harm than good. In other words, they're either more stressful, or they're like, you know, creating more stress, or creating more a feeling of maybe like powerlessness to all these things. So there's something that you are needing to be turned into, and this is really what your spirit babies are telling me, is like we want you to turn inward. We want you to, you know, share this message of turning inward and illuminating something within that is going to guide you to your true north with the Star card. Okay, so group 3, we are going to continue with some more oracle cards as well. Let me lastly just end on the Two of Wands for the tarot cards so far, which is that the Two of Wands is right side up, and I do see as though a new approach, like when I'm looking at this card here, we're seeing her holding one of the wands in her hand. The other wand is kind of sitting on the wall behind her. But she's looking off into the distance. So this is all about the future. It's about thinking about the future, planning for the future, and weighing different options. But when you have, you know, I feel as though the option that she's holding is holding on to the inspiration, holding on to your your intuition, right? So she's set down these two, like, almost like these two this conflict. She set this down and she's just going with her intuition. She's trusting that the future is in her favor and she's waiting for it to come to her. That's what I'm feeling with this energy, is really trusting and waiting for the universe to bring this to you versus trying to make everything happen on your own to a very, you know, finite degree. So let's keep going. I do have another oracle card here already. So we're going to look at this. It says you got the love, Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. All right, so this is bringing in the devil energy again with boundaries, because I do feel, I've talked about kind of powerlessness and oppression. So I'm not sure if someone in your life might be also bringing this in for you. I mentioned a boss maybe feeling controlling, or a job feeling controlling. I feel like this overwhelming energy, this could be a partner. You know, this is gonna resonate with you however you need, but getting back in touch with your own intuition and aligning with what feels right for you in the future versus what you think maybe you should do, because either it's what you know, or on the surface it seems like it's, you know, better, even though intuitively you feel wrong about it, right? So I'm not saying to go against your own judgment at all or go against your own intuition. This is something where you're feeling intuitively trapped or stuck or almost like, you know, bogged down by this. You have the opportunity to kind of choose to make this choice, because you have this magician energy, you have this inner magic within you, helping you to choose love, which is an alignment and connection with yourself, versus maybe choosing the thing from your past, right? She's turned away from what is in the past that wasn't working. She's put it down and now she's ready to move forward into the future. And this could require some planning. This could require kind of sitting down and rethinking things over a bit, or taking a different perspective even. All right, so let's keep going, because I feel like this is going to be, you know, clarified for us with some more oracle cards. So let's see, what other themes, what other messages are group 3's spirit babies wanting them to know? Because I feel like your spirit babies want to really let you trust your intuition, you know, inspire you to trust your intuition and go in a different direction even than you've kind of been feeling stuck. They're wanting you to kind of see a new possibility or see an alternative to move into. And if you're not sure either what that could be, you can always ask, you can always journal, you know, reach out to the universe, ask out loud, take a moment, take a deep breath. Yeah, inspiration. And this is the star. This is what they want to bring in for you, is this new inspired action from your intuition. Rebel and perspective. So there's some feeling, you might feel caged. You might feel like you want to rebel against this. And I feel like you might be inspired to rebel against either this devil energy, this feeling of being trapped, like feeling almost obligated to do things a certain way, because again, maybe it's something other people wanted you to do. It's a path other people wanted you to take. You're really manifesting a lot from this path, but it feels maybe like you just want to rebel against it because you feel like it's against your own inner intuition. So I feel like your perspective is coming here. See how this perspective is coming out right over the Two of Wands. I do feel like this is a perspective shift. You know, she's shifting from what happened in the past to look into the future and have like a clear intuitive guidance, you know, intuitive alignment with what is right for her. So let's see, yeah, let's get some more guidance as well. We'll pull some more oracle cards for group 3. Okay, that one did want to come out. We have air with motion. there is something coming in. I feel like there's, you know, this is something moving in for you. It's like, see how the storm of these horses is kind of like arriving in? There's like a force that can sweep you up and bring you to this next phase. And so I feel like it is kind of a matter of turning inward and checking within yourself, checking within how you really truly feel. That, you know, and being honest with yourself about that too. Okay, group 3, I just had to change the battery in my camera. So if anything shifted or anything like that, that's why. But yeah, let's keep going. All right, let's see. We have motion. Oh, this one wanted to come to comfort with hearth. Yeah, there's a need. Oh, wow. And also a lot of repeating numbers. Silence with snow. Interesting. There's definitely some energy coming in here. There's a new message coming in for you guys. Okay, let's see. But I just want to address first that we have 2, 2, and 11. So you may be seeing repeating numbers like 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, things like that. Your spirit babies are wanting me to touch on this snow, this silence. Again, going within, there's something here where you might, okay, what I'm hearing is you're in constant motion. And because of that constant motion, there's something within you that is wanting you to look within. That's where this perspective is, especially with the moon, is slowing down and being in silence. Because I'm seeing with this card with the baby leaning against the Labrador. So cute, in front of the fire. This is a moment of peace, like of comfort. Finding comfort within yourself in the silence, like these coming inward. And I do sense that your spirit babies also want to mention, you know, they're offering this comfort to you in the silence. Right? There's like this deep connection in the silence, but this comforting energy coming from them to help you through this process. So right at the center, we have this comforting energy and this guidance to slow down and to sit in silence, right? To move from maybe even a place of constant motion to silence. But I also see that they are sending you repeating numbers. So if you are seeing repeating numbers, this is your spirit babies letting you know when you're, letting you know when you're on the right track. Try to see what you're thinking about when you see the repeating numbers. They're trying to alert you to something that either you're feeling or thinking about in that moment, or something that you're physically experiencing in that moment. So be aware of that, because it may be guiding you towards some clues as to kind of how to tap into this inner energy that is kind of, it's like beneath the surface, it's hidden. And I feel like it may not be revealed to you until, you maybe even meditate, you go into the silence. We also, I do want to mention, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 34. There's kind of like this growth that you're going through that they're guiding you towards. And they're kind of guiding you each step of the way. And I feel like you may not know it, but it's like they're trying to communicate with you any way possible. So they're trying to show you, and this is why the star is in reverse, is because they're like trying so hard to show the way, to shine the light, to guide you. So just be aware of that and acknowledge that, and know, that's confirmation for some of you who have been seeing these signs and synchronicities, and that's really them coming through. All right, wow, that's so beautiful, group 3. Awesome. All right, let's keep going. Actually, I'm gonna do this oracle deck next. Let's see what messages come through here for my group 3s. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Anything else I've missed as well? All right, this one does want to come through. We have rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past. We mentioned the past as well. Okay, accepting the positive change that is coming. There is positive change that you're bringing in here. And that's, you know, I do see that with this Two of Wands energy. So I just want to pull that back out again. I do see that with the Two of Wands where you're moving away from past energy. This could be devil energy. This could be toxic energy from a particular person, but you are being reborn. And this is a change. This is a new positive change coming in. I mentioned also with air, you know, this energy of kind of bringing something new in, but it's coming into you. So also like aligning yourself with these new possibilities as well. You know, I'm also seeing, we have yellow perspective. We have yellow, you know, and all these oranges, all these orange and red tones as well. These are the lower chakras, okay? This is your gut feeling guiding you towards what's right. So your gut might be telling you that it's time to set boundaries, you know? You might be just feeling like that inner sense, because whenever we're around somebody toxic, we can usually feel that gut feeling telling us, you know, there's something's not right. There's like this inner tension. Partnership. Learn to grow with others. Overcome obstacles by working together. Touch each other's hearts while life lasts. All right, so some of you are going to be able to set boundaries and create a positive partnership. We mentioned, you know, toxicity or feeling stuck with this person, you know, rebirthing partnerships. Are there new partnerships that we need to welcome in? Are there other ones that are able to grow? This is going to be different for every person, because that's really up for you to decide, you know, and that's really what boundaries are all about too, is what are you okay with and what are you not okay with? And how do you set those boundaries and say no when somebody's, you know, when somebody's crossed that boundary? What are you willing to tolerate, basically, too? You know, these are the questions that come with setting boundaries. But it's reconnecting. And even like for some of you, you're rebelling. Like for some of you too, I'm just drawn to this card again. For some of you, you're just like, nope, I'm out of here. Like I'm done. And that might not be for everybody. Some of you are healing these connections and able to grow together with certain people in your life. So your spirit baby does want you to know that they're backing you. They're supporting you and giving you that inner strength. They want you to be able to trust in your gut, like trust in that inner feeling, that intuitive feeling telling you like, this is not for me, whatever that is, you know, even this could be just the past self, you know, leaving behind the past self and being reborn, transforming. There's positive change that's coming through with this. All right, so spirit babies want you to know about that positive change that's coming through. I am being drawn to pull one more oracle card from this deck, actually, which is, I don't think I did that for any of the other decks. All right, let's keep going. For any of the other piles. So let's keep going with this deck. There's another message here. Something's not complete with this message. Let's see. That's what I'm hearing. So let's see what your spirit babies want you to know that I'm missing here. What am I missing? What do they need to hear? One more card. Is this one? Healing. Okay. There's healing partnerships. There is healing partnerships that's happening. We have bless all in need of healing, hope, and love. Spirit grant us strength and wisdom. Guide us to the path of wellness. They're wanting to guide you to this path of wellness, and healing is going to look different for each person in this group. For some of you, again, some of you healing means healing these partnerships by setting boundaries for yourself or by distancing yourself as well. But there is positive change and they're guiding you, okay? I do feel like ask for their help, right? With the star, ask for their help. Don't doubt that they can guide you through this, because I do feel like they want to step up and help you through this. I'm seeing that with the purple, right? They want to help you and guide you in the right direction and help you to realign and see this higher perspective as well, and align you with your path to wellness. Okay. And this may not be like major changes, but I feel as though even though you may not see major changes in your life, I do still feel like you're going to change within yourself. There's a positive change that's happening for you, that you're growing. Okay, you're the phoenix, right? You're the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay. Let's see, we have some more tarot cards. So we're gonna get some more messages from these cards. Whoa. Okay. Wow, the moon. I'm seeing the moon. Illusion. Yep, that's what I was mentioning with the moon before. We also have the Hanged Man. Hanged Man is also perspective, but we have limbo showing here. Let's see, where do we want to put these cards? All right, let's put them here. We're gonna put them here. I also have the Queen of Pentacles with growth. Totally some growth here. And Seven of Cups with choices. So there's options here. Isn't that interesting? Is there's a lot of options for you guys for group 3. You may even know that there are already options, because with the Hanged Man, you may already feel kind of in this place of limbo. I feel, again, that this is a time to step back and at least take some time to really review your choices and to see what feels right for you. Really tap into just the physical feeling that you have. I also see this is all about turning inward for growth and change, positive change. You see, and I mentioned too, seeing a higher perspective. Interestingly, so that the Hanged Man isn't an actual man hanged by his neck. He's hanging by his foot, and he's switched around. He's flipped over, right? He's hanging upside down. He's seeing the world from a totally different angle. Even the bird here, I'm really being drawn to this hawk. I don't even think I've ever seen this hawk on this card before. But I feel, again, like this greater perspective rising above to see the bigger picture. But the only way I feel like this group can do that is by clearing away the illusion and by going within, into the silence, remember? I do feel like that's needed first. And that's where that growth is going to happen as well. So pause and reflect. Reflect on all the choices that you have, that you can make. This is going to be part of the healing process. And I do feel that your spirit babies are wanting you to know they're helping you through this whole time of reflecting on partnerships, seeing where you need to heal, seeing where you need to set boundaries, and gaining that new level of confidence. A lot of times too, I want to give you guys credit, because a lot of times we don't realize how much we've grown and changed. And sometimes we think like, well, this is just me. I'm never going to be good at setting boundaries. You know, I'm never going to be great at it. But even if you aren't, you know, even if you're not good at setting boundaries, or if you're great at it and you're just learning and changing the boundaries, you know, like you're readjusting them, that's great too. That's awesome. But if you feel like you're never going to be good at it, it's not about going from like, you know, just jumping into being a totally different person. Change is happening, but a lot of times, you know, in the 3D world, we change at a slower pace. So it's all about making choices. It's all about making that first step forward, trusting and knowing that you have this power within you to set these boundaries or to make these decisions, and knowing that ultimately you'll be guided towards the right energy for you, the right outcome for you, because trusting in that is what aligns you with it as well. So let's finish up with a final oracle card. I do want to take a moment, just like I did with all of the groups, I want to take a moment to just thank your spirit babies for helping me to share these messages with you, to come through for us today and offer this guidance. Do you want to give a thanks for that, for them connecting with me and their energy, lending me their energy. All right. They are, you know, I do feel like this message is, take this as you will, but I do feel that this message is coming through that they are grateful for this moment to get your attention, because as I said before, that you might be seeing a lot of repeating numbers, things like that. And I feel like they're grateful that you're able to even just trusting yourself more, trust in this process, and know that you have this magic within you. You're really in control right now. Like, you are in control of this more than you even know. You know, You're so in control of this. This is your choice to make. These are your choices, your boundaries to set. You have the love. You got the love. You have that power, okay? Don't let anybody make you think they've taken that from you, because they cannot take that from you. Devil energy can make you feel that way, but it's not true. It's not real. We can always ask for help, for guidance, for assistance. And with the Magician card here as well, I feel like you are very much influencing your future right now. All right, let's finish up. And again, ask for help from your spirit babies too. Wow, that came out very quickly. Be in service. All right. This is a time to reach out, because we do have partnerships. I feel as though this is a time to reach out to certain people. I feel like some people may need your help. And I feel like that is going to help you connect with others. I feel like even participating in things that allow you to be in service, that make you feel good, and will let you connect with other people too, who aren't maybe toxic. I also feel too, I mentioned earlier, for some of you, this could be like being in a job that's draining you, or that is not aligned with your values. I feel like you're wanting to be in a position or a place where you're able to help others and to feel good about what you're doing, because I feel that you are such a giving soul and you care so deeply about other people. I feel like you'll be able to help others heal. You're able to give that to others. And sometimes too, you know, if you are an empath, because I do feel like some of you may be empaths, sometimes that does draw in toxic energy. But you have the love, you have this power, you actually have the healing energy right in your hands, which means you can also manipulate the energy surrounding you and what you're sending out into the world. So yeah, you have that ability. I do feel like you are going to be very healing to other people and be of service in your life just naturally. I feel like one more card, and then I know this reading is getting a little long, but one more card for group 3. I feel like there's one other message, because I feel like this is, it's very specific to some of you, but I feel like there's others who need a different message here. So let's see what that message is. Empowerment. Okay. This confirmation needed to come through. I don't know if you believed me. Sometimes the cards come through with confirmation, just in case you think, you know, I'm making this up. You have the power. There's no doubt, right? There's no doubt. You have this power to make these changes. All right, group 3, I feel like that speaks for itself. That's what I was saying before. So thank you so much for watching this reading. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Comment down below. Let me know, especially if you got this far in the reading. Let me know if you did enjoy this reading. Put your favorite emoji down, maybe a heart emoji or something like that. Let me know that you've watched this reading to the end, and share with me, yeah, if it did resonate with you, if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful. That's always my intention with all of these readings. Thanks, many thanks again to your spirit babies for coming through for us today with some messages and guidance. And if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our family of celestial beings here on my channel. I do have a complete playlist of all pregnancy readings that you could check out. I will link it down below in the description box. You can find it there if you like readings like this one, you're looking for more. That's gonna do it for this reading though. Check out my description box for any links to private readings if you do want a personal reading from me. But that's gonna do it for this reading. I hope to see you back again soon, but bye for now.